Welcome. My name's Brian Knight and I live near Melbourne in Australia, and it's just 5:09 a.m. on a Thursday for me, Wednesday for you, Tom, obviously.
Good morning, young
Uh,
man.
not that young, Tom. But feel young, but it's a different thing, isn't it? Right, let's just share this to start with. So welcome to this live Forex analysis session. Just note the intro discussed in this group of class is educational only. The reason is that we're a group of people helping each other and we are not financial advisors. So please don't take trades that you're happy to take based on your own analysis. There's a full disclosure, a bit about us as live session traders there. So let's go to charts. Mm. Gee, the Supreme Leader's got a lot to say about the world, hasn't he? He's
Yeah, he's.
he stopped seven wars
I know.
without anybody helping him.
Or anybody knowing about it.
Yeah, or even knowing that there were seven wars. Okay, yeah, but the most important ones, he's got nothing to do with.
Right.
Yeah, love it. Okay. Mm. Oh, Mr. EA is here.
Indeed.
It's Mr. EA.
Yeah.
How's it all happening, Darren?
Yeah.
It's like a spider web of things, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
you got each one of the EAs, then you've got these accounts, then you've got your VPS, then you got this.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a total mess.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a fair bit to
And
do.
every one you add on, it becomes another level of nightmare.
Yeah. Well, you get used to it, I must say. But
Okay, right here. Oh, I'm just voicing the experience, that's all.
yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. And
UDNZD is still going the wrong
yeah,
way.
oh no, we saw it yesterday. It is pumping
Yeah.
away.
It's now 70% in drawdown.
Oh wow.
Still a bit of,
But
still some margin left though.
is that martingale?
Yeah.
It is a martingale. Okay.
It is. Yeah.
And that's which EA?
Um, Dark Titan.
That's Duck Titan. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's not an aggressive martingale, thankfully, otherwise it would have gone by now, but incredible. But I mean, it's a relatively small account, so I think it might get to the point where I might have to, I mean, I could easily just double the account balance by just moving
Right.
one to another if I'm minded to do that. And then so instead of 70%, suddenly becomes 35%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go down.
Um, So I might think about doing that because that's going to turn soon, that one. Anyway, we'll come to it. But
We will come to it in just a very short period in time. But
yeah,
yeah, no, that's yeah. I looked at all the dark ones. Yeah, they're
I mean, they have a really good track record. And that guy on EA Academy, the South African guy, he's really quite into the dark
the dark.
EAs. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, they've given him the project anyway.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
all right on the other pairs, AUD CAD, NZD CAD, no issues. But it's just got into a bit of a mess on AUD, NZD. And I
But
don't
they.
think on EA Academy they're trading it on AUD NZD. They're trading it on AUD CAD. So it's going fine on EA Academy. Their
Oh,
project.
right. They haven't actually chosen AUD NZD.
I don't think they have. No, no. I think they're just trading it on AUD CAD only, I think. And it's running perfectly fine on AUD CAD. There's not been any issues at all.
Oh,
Anyway,
so is
I
so
interrupted there. So.
no. So there's a reassessment on your part, is there?
Um,
Potentially, if you get out of this, you might just change it to AUD CAD.
yeah, might do, but
There are so many variables in each one of these, isn't it? It's
yeah,
like trying to find the information of what lot,
yeah,
what leverage they want, what, which if they've got different set files with set files. It's like
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
get
No,
things.
there is.
Anyway,
It's a bit of a jigsaw. You've got to put it together,
it
really.
is a jigsaw, yeah. And then going back and trying to find the EA, well, it's now Algo, trying to find the Algo video that relates to it, that's the latest.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Because I'm trying to store those as well to be able to have them related back so I can refer to them as it's trading as well. And if there's any update. Anyway, what a interesting dynamic. So the AED we had yesterday, the trim to mean, so it was, oh, is it there? Hang on. Is that the one? No, that's the rate decision. They're going to keep it on hold. It didn't. Oh, that's interesting. That's the 30th of September. Right. We had the oh God, what's it called? The anyway, whatever the inflation rate. Inflation rate came out yesterday, and it was 3%. The RBA wants between 2 and 3, but the RBA does this trimmed mean, so they take out a couple of items. I can't remember what it was. It was fuel, electricity, whatever the things they do, and it come in at 2.7, the same as last month or last time or whatever. So they're not too fussed as long as it's between 2 and 3. The only problem is that it's without all of that stuff. With if everything's taken into account, our inflation is now 3%, which they don't like. They don't want it lifting, right? So there will be no rate cut this month, and maybe there mightn't be any in the foreseeable future. A bit like what's happening in the US and UK, unless Jerome's pressured into, but he's going to do his job anyway. Right now, so that's the background. That's the reason why AUD is sort of taken off again, because no rate cut, so it's going to increase in value. And that's exactly what it did yesterday and sucked back a bit. So we've got this sort of move up that's occurring. And overall, it looks like it's going to be buying, but it'll push, pull, push, pull. So I don't know whether it's, I don't think it's necessarily a good one to get into as a trade at this point in time. Right, AUD CHF. Same yesterday, it pushed back up again, and then pulled back down. What I'm waiting for is a gold for a sell. I want to get into a sell on this one, but it's not as yet. It's still hovering around that 50% there, Tom. Slightly move around a bit. That's sort of where it's at the moment. Oh no, that's got to stay over there. Sorry. Oh no, and the king go there. Yeah, so it's got to pull back before I ready to get into that. Come it maybe potentially out of the box will match it, or come just underneath and then get into the sell. AUDJPY, that's pushing back up again because AUD strength. I'm not necessarily convinced to getting into that at all. And then here's your AUD NZD. Look at that push. Last 24 hours.
It's just relentless. Absolutely relentless.
Yeah. And this green forecast line keeps lifting up and up and up. I mean, it does say it's going to have a pullback. It does say that, but that's we can't guarantee that whatsoever.
Fix your fib.
Oh yeah, it's way out, isn't it? Hang on.
Yeah. You got to go up with it to your
to
left.
Oh yeah, somewhere over here.
You got to
isn't
shrink that down. Yeah.
it? Ooh, there we go. Way up here somewhere.
Yeah.
Right to the top of that brick. It's coming right up to the 88.
Wow. You reckon it'll go, oh, where is it at the moment? Oh yeah, okay. It's not far off.
Fix the bottom of the fib though.
Hang on. Oh, it's got to come down over here. I think. Has that got it? That's roughly. Just get rid of that box. We don't need to yeah.
How far has it got to go then to get that reach
Oh,
there?
well, hang on. We'll get there. Oh, not very far at all.
No.
50 pips.
I mean, that's that's what I'm expecting now. It's broken all sort of more recent highs. That's where it's heading.
It can have momentum to push past that 88 as well.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sure.
And it could easily just go, well, I'm going to break that high as well,
Yep.
quite easily. It's just gone off on a crazy tangent, isn't it? Look
Yeah.
at that. That is just a bloody lot, to put it plainly. Like from here, really, was it there, all the way up to there? That's 500, nearly 600 pips. 600 pip craziness.
And if it
But,
only pulls back 50%,
sorry, if it only, yeah.
if only it pulls back to 50%.
Yeah, but look, this is not unusual for this. Like, you look at that, that's probably over nearly 1,000 pips there. You know,
Right. So where
in a
you're
very
looking
short
at
period
this
of
take
time.
off, if this turns around and takes off right here, how far down on the daily green line does it show on
Oh
the
yeah,
2 hour time frame? Where does it end?
just here, just down below the 619, or it
Probably
could be
around
six.
50%.
No, it's probably less than that. Hang on, let me just. I had to start computer again, so. I said that I was going to do that yesterday, but I didn't do it. I was just preoccupied with so many other things. No, it's above the 50. Green says here on the daily,
Mhm.
says it's going to come to about here, just below the 619. But that's just I reckon it'll come back to 619 and then potentially take off again. But there's a couple of things got to happen with it. It basically needs to be that the Aussie dollar weakens right off and New Zealand strengthens. And the problem you've got is when the interest rate decision comes out on the 30th, which is next week, and they don't change the interest rate, that'll pump it back up a bit further. So, Darren, you've got something in place anyway, or a strategy to be able to deal with it.
Well, possibly, but it's, am I then just risking more money
Yes, you will be.
on a losing position, perhaps?
Mm.
That's the decision you've got to make.
And the pullbacks are not that substantial either.
No.
So yeah, it's above the 50%, Tom, at this point. I mean, I'm only doing on what we currently have, but
Yeah, absolutely. So this pullback's going to tell you everything you need to know, Darren. If it pulls back here,
Yeah.
it doesn't take, and if it takes back off up again, we're heading up.
Yeah. We're taking the top out.
Yeah, exactly. But if it pulls back here, fails to break the high, we may have a small turn here for a larger pullback to sweep the bottom down here
Yeah,
before we
before
take back off again.
yeah, up again. How much does it need to come down, Darren? Where's it need to go to what's your
The
TP
dark
on?
EAs hide the
Oh,
TP.
that's right, they do too, don't they? Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
So you don't know.
I mean, there'd be a way of working it out, but how on earth
Yeah, you
somebody a
don't
bit
know.
cleverer than me would be able to calculate it?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I put you in the clever range, but anyway, it's okay. Um, yeah,
I'd have to look at
interesting.
each position and just sort of work it out.
No, it's okay.
You know, the other thing, Darren, is if you're considering adding money to that account,
Yeah.
consider it just to consider it in your head prior to doing it that you're throwing good money after bad.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
So in my thinking, I would rather take the hit on the account
Mm.
and kill the trade if I think I'm going to lose it, and then add money to it and let it start again. Because then if it does go in the right way, you're in the positive. You're not wasting that money should it can continue going bad by adding to the account you have now.
Yeah, yeah. No, no.
That's at least giving your money a fighting chance.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting perspective.
I'm really not stupid. I just dress this way.
Yeah, no. Well, that's good to know.
Just something to consider.
Isn't that interesting? Because I would actually add to the account, but that's me. So isn't that weird?
I mean, I could sort of treble the size of the account, quadruple it. I'm not saying I've got like vast amounts of money, but just by
No,
moving,
no, 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 no,
I've got
no,
so
no.
many of these accounts now. I could easily, just turn an EA off on one of them and shift some money across.
Yeah.
But
You see, this is
the
the
account would probably survive okay then, because this ain't going to carry on. Clearly not. This is not going to carry on forever.
no, and that's one of the points I was going to make is that
Yeah.
there is no way this will carry on forever like this.
No,
I
it's going to
mean,
have it's going to at least have a
a
decent
decent,
pullback at some point.
yeah, yeah. But that may not happen until next year. Like when you look at it from like this is July. I mean that pullback here, like for example, this happened here, Feb, and pulled back down to April, and then basically pushed up again, May, pulled back again in June, and from June on, it basically, I mean, it depends on whether that pullback would have profited or this pullback would have profited, but it's on a surge at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to come all the way back there. I mean,
No, 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 no. I'm not suggesting it does. All I'm saying is, I suppose all I'm trying to demonstrate is like, for example, here, look at that. That was November 21, okay? And it pushed up here until September 22. That was nearly a year. That basically it just kept going until it fell off a cliff. Sorry. So, I mean, this is a waiting game of when will the currency pull back, and as you said, it doesn't need to pull back that much, but it does need to have a substantial sort of drop. And when something's pushing that hard, what happens? It pulls back. It just inevitably does. But the trend is really pushing at the moment. Anyway, so that's just the analysis currently, Darren. That yeah, and I think like you have this big push, and then we had a considerable push there. So where are we going to get that push back down? And this is saying as well, it's going to push back down, but not quite yet. And it's not far off the actually it's not very far off that 88. So if
it literally just swept all that liquidity.
Yeah, I know. It's only 7 pips. And then up to here it's like 60. Now one of the bits of news here was that Australia dollar edges up on inflation data and the RBA New Zealand gets a new boss. So maybe that's what the New Zealand dollar's been waiting for, the new boss or whatever, and it might strengthen back up the New Zealand dollar. But we don't hear anything about the New Zealand dollar. Hang on, what do we need? FOREX factory, don't we? I lost all these things. News? Was it news? Oh no, that's not it. Calendar. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Oh. Oh. That's the 22nd. Oh yeah. Anything here? Nothing NZD. Nothing this week anyway. It doesn't look like anything with the New Zealand dollar this week. Oh, oh,
It's
don't I
next
say
Monday.
Sorry?
It's next Monday.
Next Monday's what?
RBA interest rate decision.
Oh yeah, but that's no, that's Aussie. Yeah. That's the Aussie one, but that's not a big deal either.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you're looking for.
No. I'm looking for NZD. See, the Aussie dollar rate decision will in actual fact push the price up. I'm looking for because on our TradingView charts, we get the AUD news. There is the two that we don't get any news about is Swiss franc and New Zealand dollar. Neither of those currencies get news on TradingView for some weird reason. Well, not weird reason, but obviously they're not important. But the only thing that's going to be shifting around this New Zealand dollar, like the Aussie New Zealand, because that's the pair, is really some New Zealand stuff. And there's really not a lot of New Zealand news. It's just like, yeah, this is one little bit building consents. Like it's, oof. Yeah, interesting. Okay. That's all I was sort of saying. So there's not a lot, Darren, in actual news to make this turn. There could be international stuff that could make it turn, but the Aussie dollar would have to weaken off not necessarily New Zealand dollar strengthen, but that's the scenario. And the only thing I can see is with the Aussie dollar next week, the rate decision, everyone's saying nothing's going to move. And I agree with that. With the inflation of 2.7, the mean average, they're not going to do anything. So anyway, that's my input on the bits and pieces. So I'd be looking at what New Zealand's doing, and something would have to happen to strengthen their currency up. And at the moment, I don't know, maybe it will, but we'll yet to find out. It might not be till next week, and it's nearly at the 88 now. So, and as Tom said, either one scenario, either at the 88 around here, it's going to start pulling back down for some reason, I don't know, or we're going to break the high, which is up there, which is another, 60. Well, no, it's actually more than that, probably. What is it? It's probably another 120, like 150 pips. It'll definitely do a pullback, I would say, after it breaks the high, if that's what it's going to do.
If it's going to break the high, it's going to pull back before it does.
Oh, you reckon? Yeah. Pull back, have a
Because if you
breather, and then
look
take
at your
off.
green line. It's coming back to your 619.
Yeah.
So what it's saying is it's pushing up. Here's your cup.
Yeah.
Here's your handle.
Yeah.
Measure from the center of the cup to the top line that goes across,
Yeah.
and take that distance and measure from the bottom of the cup handle. And that's what you're looking for the cup and handle move.
Hang on. Where's your cup and handle? Please explain.
Go to just the 2 hour so I can see just the 2 hour.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So
what sort of price is it going to pull back to? I know this is sort of a guesswork, really, but price wise, what
Back to 619, somewhere down here, Darren.
Price 619.
Oh, sorry. The price, it would come down to, say, 1.109, something like that. Roughly. It's saying that it could.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Now, well, Tom, you're talking cups and handles. Is this the cup here or this bit?
No, you have to shrink down the 2 hour from the top of the fib.
Right. There you go.
So there's your cup. There's your cup right there. That whole from the top of the fib to the bottom of the fib, all the way up to the other side.
Yeah.
That's your cup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you measure with your ruler,
yeah,
from the center of that gold box at the bottom, in the middle.
Here, that's 50%.
To your right, about three peaks. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Too far. Go back. One more.
That one.
In the middle, Brian, right there in the middle. Between those two. Yes, from there. Take your ruler and measure from there.
Yeah. Tell me where, though. Yeah, from here.
So from there up to the neckline, which is let's say it stops at the top of that green line up there. So how far up is that?
Up here?
Yes.
Oh, the green line. Sorry. 455 pips.
Okay, so 455 pips. What you're looking for now is that's the neckline. So you're going to go with a new one of these, get a new ruler.
Yeah.
Whatever this 450 from where the bottom of this handle is going to end. So let's say it's going to come back to the 619. 619. No. Go to the 619. No. Do it again.
Okay.
Ruler.
Yeah.
Go to the 619.
Yeah.
Now go up 455 pips. I think that's what you said.
All right. Yeah. Hang on. Can't get it because it's above the. Hang on. Darren doesn't want to see this.
Well, maybe he does actually.
Yeah. There you go. Up here.
Okay, so look at what's going to play out. You now have the cup. It's now forming the handle. He's going to get his pullback. It's going to push, sweep the liquidity on the left,
Yeah, yeah.
and then turn and push back down to create either a new low or fail this low at the bottom.
And then come back up again.
And then come back up. Well, we don't know because we'll be in the box again.
Yeah, in the book. That's right.
So again, it's up to him how far he wants to let this run up before he thinks it's going to turn. But that's just an easy way to show in the direction it's showing it wants to go.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go, Darren. That's it'll either turn at the 80 around the 88 and come back down again and you'll be all happy. Or it's going to push up, keep pushing and break the top. Really, they're the two scenarios currently. And yeah. And would you consider getting out of the AUD NZD once you profit out of this and change it to AUD CAD or something?
Yes. I don't know. I don't know. It's like they'll say to you on EA Academy, it's probably not a bad time to start using an EA after a major
After a big
drawdown.
push. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, okay.
You know, on the theory that it probably won't be a while again before. Well, I don't know.
Before it does it again.
Maybe
Yeah,
it would.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just asking the question. I'm not saying you do. I personally would, but that's maybe
Yeah.
me. I mean,
Yeah.
see,
I mean,
ADNs.
it doesn't normally do this, does it? It's not very often or am I
Ooh,
wrong?
I think it's pretty regular.
You know,
I
the other
mean,
thing to consider is rather than uh, playing with this one currently and funding it for more money on this account,
yeah.
you let it play out how it's going to play out. However, it's going to play out, it's going to play out. But you take the money that you would put into this and spread it among your other EAs and let them rebuild this loss. And
Mm,
then once that loss is rebuilt, then you can go back to this EA and give it another chance.
Yeah.
again, another way. Just because you're dressed that way, Tom, that's another perspective. Yeah.
Just spread your risk for a while. Let this one play out.
Yeah.
But it could be a situation too, though, Tom, that Darren has underfunded the account at this point.
Oh, I
And
understand. I
yeah,
absolutely understand. I'm throwing options out.
yeah. We all are. That's right. And
I mean,
Darren's
he's
just
the one that's got to make the ultimate choice. I'm just giving him
totally.
suggestions.
Yeah, we are too. Maybe I shouldn't be doing any suggestions. I mean,
Well, that's what they are. They're just suggestions. I'm not.
yeah,
I'm not advising at all.
no,
I'm offering a different way of thinking. That's it.
yeah. But I mean, it's a very similar to what you said the other week with the Euro USD. It's like, well, if you trust it, you just leave it.
That's why I'm saying let this account run. Whatever's going to happen
Yeah,
is going to happen.
yeah. No,
But before I added to it, I personally would think of different options.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But AUD NZD is a mongrel. It's like USD CAD and Euro GBP.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
The,
Maybe
the,
we
the
did.
three of them are just mongrels. They
Which three? AUD, NZD.
AUD NZD, Euro GBP, right, and USD CAD. They are just mongrel pairs.
All right, I just flagged them. Let's see.
Like, have a look. But
Right. Just got to go and do something. So
Okay, go and talk to your broker and get a bit more money. Yeah. Okay, no worries. Put his other dark elgos on. Um, yeah, so those three, and the reason why is AUD NZD, we have this like close physical relationship. Australia, New Zealand, well, two countries that we're very close to each other in the same hemisphere in the same sort of area with similar sort of issues. New Zealand just is we call it across the ditch. Um, and then you've got Britain and Europe, like they're just across the water, and you've got those economies that sort of like are sort of rubbing on each other. And then you got USD CAD, they they just got a border between them. They're in a they're constantly in flux as well.
Mhm.
And that's the only reason. The and to a certain extent, euro and to a lesser extent, but still, euro and Swiss franc have also got this sort of like friction that occurs in it as well. And they can have all of these ones can have long runs. Um, that will buy you, like. And yeah, I suppose then you're USD. But anyway, that's my sort of perspective over time on them. Right, AUD, NZD, that's we've ridden that one. AD Singapore, I can't see that pulling off at the moment as well. AUD USD, that's pulled back up again. I don't know what's happened. The US dollar, something's sort of brewing at the moment. There's what's that one? Hmm. That's not income. Okay. Yeah. You see that big push up and then it just created a short out of it on the daily there. Like it
Mhm.
tried to push and now it's just dropping off. And over here on the Renkos, it's created like a knuckle piece here. Pushed
Right.
up, pushed down. Huh?
Right. But fix your fib first.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
It should. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Um.
and flip it over.
Sharpshooters
So.
it in a bit of drawdown again.
Oh my God, no,
Yeah, I don't know
don't.
what's well, it's about 5-6%. It got to about 7% earlier.
On
So
the Euro USD.
yeah, that's on the high risk settings. But
Oh,
anyway,
you kept it on the high risk
yeah.
on your
Well,
personal, yeah.
switched it to high risk. It was on medium risk previously.
Hmm.
The funded account I had on high risk, that was the one
Yeah,
that
yeah. That's the one that blew
invalidated.
up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Bit of drawdown around a bit. In Infinity, that's in a bit of drawdown as well. That's on it's not a great week so far.
That's trading, mate. That's trading.
Infinity's not martingale, so
No, 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 no,
and
no, no.
it's limited to 4 positions. It'll open the first trade and only open 3 more. Those are the settings.
Hmm.
So I'm not no major concerns of that sort of escalating.
It's amazing they call it infinity and it has a restriction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway,
yeah, I haven't set it up yet. I'm still trying to sort things out. I'll get there. Um, yeah, AUD USD. See, this is the only one that's pulling back down.
I was just looking at the, sorry, I'm,
You're right.
oh, this again. I was just looking at the settings actually then on Dark Titan and these are, I just kept at the default settings. Um, it won't open buys and sells at the same time. So I'll
Oh,
pop AUDNZD. I potentially missed out on a lot of buys, haven't I? Here, it
yeah.
could take it on the way up.
Oh, it's turned off.
It's set to false, which
Right.
means it won't open buys
Won't
and
open
sells at
buys.
the same time.
Well, that would certainly, if you're in buys and positive on it, then it would certainly reduce that one drawdown and also reduce your margin. There's a lot, yeah, there's a lot of things to
Yeah,
consider in there. And you're only early in the foray of them.
yeah, yeah,
Anyway, okay, AUD/USD. Now, it is the only one that's pulling back at the moment, but, we'll see whether some of the other US strengths are there or not. CAD CHF. Right. What the hell is going on here? That's a weird. What's happening there? Still selling out there. One to look at there. CAD-J. No. CHF JPY. Whoa. It's a bit like ADNZD, isn't it? Look at that. Gonna pull back up. Where are we now? Oh no, it's way up there. So this is the thing, we don't get any Swiss franc news. Was there something yesterday? Or we've just got German? That's just Euro, but yeah. There's nothing much there. Okay. Right. Well, here we go. So this will be around or just before London Open. There's a whole lot of Swiss news. Policy rate is going to be 0%. Look at all that Swiss news.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's the thing that doesn't show up on any of this stuff here. So maybe this is pushing up before we'll get that pull back down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you looking at getting into the sell, Tom?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Rightio. All right, then. Euro AUD. Rightio, that's pulled back down there as well. And sucked back up. Yeah. Did want to get into the buy on that. It's now pulling back down here. Let's see how we go. We get a gold anytime soon. But we do have, like it's Wednesday for you. So this is sort of like the You're still in the middle of the movement, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
And so am I, but it's only sort of like 24 hours. Okay. You're a CAD. That's also pulling up as well. 1, 2, let's see another one and then see if we can get into that buy. Euro CHF. We're still waiting for that. It's just another bit of a slightly mongrel pair. Still working its way, Tom.
Yeah. Yeah. Just all I can do is just let it play out. It could be
Yeah, I know.
tomorrow. It could be next week. I have no
Well,
idea.
it's
It's
been
still within my range.
it's
I,
been
I,
2
I
weeks
can't
at
do
the
anything with it.
moment. Yeah, I know. It's been 2 weeks. We're still waiting. It'll probably
Yeah.
be three or four, maybe. All right, Euro GBP. There it goes, and it's pulling back. Okay. Coming out of the box, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
It's all that Euro news. All right. Yeah. All right, will it keep pushing up? It's the thing, Euro JPY. It looks like all the Euros have got strength, though. Look like they're all about to maybe push further before they do a drop off. Euro NZD now to be pumping up. Yeah. This is the thing, New Zealand dollar is just crap at the moment. That's one that's worth something happening here.
We don't see any news for the New Zealand dollar, do we, on
No, there's none.
my
That's what
effect?
I'm saying to you. The only thing was the only was that they've got a new boss in New Zealand.
NZD news FOREX. I'm just Googling it now.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing on Forex Factory anyway.
Here we go. Why is the Aussie soaring against the Kiwi?
Oh, here we go.
Tell you what, you carry on going through your pairs. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
interrupting you. So
Yeah, so you give us the highlights, will you? That's AUD Singapore. You're not going to be worried about that, and I'm not either. Euro USD. Now, it's interesting how you're talking about sharpshooter being in drawdown. It's less. So obviously sharpshooter's in a whole lot of buys or something. And now we're into selling, so it's becoming a bit less.
yeah, it's got into a couple of buy positions and
Sharpshooter.
sharpshooter. Yeah,
And is it Infinity on Euro USD as well?
pound
No,
USD.
pound USD, that's right, yeah.
Well, the dollar seems to have found a bit of strength, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has. US dollar, that's right. Yeah. For some unknown reason, maybe it was the orange guy, his speech at the UN.
But it's all to do with
Yeah, mate, he's got so much power. He can make an escalator stop, and he can make a teleprompter not work. Unbelievable amount of power.
considerable uncertainty about the path to future rate cuts. This is the RBA.
Yeah.
On balance, we think it likely that the RBA will have room to deliver a 25 basis point cut in, that's 2026, early 2026.
Yeah, they're saying it's going to be on hold for quite a while.
So unlikely to be a rate cut in September.
Yeah. That's why the Aussie dollar's so strong.
Whereas the RBNZ, I presume that's the
New Zealand, yeah. Reserve Bank of New Zealand, yeah.
They're expected to continue cutting interest rates. So they're going in the opposite directions interest rate wise.
Yeah.
Technical analysis. Surged above the important resistance level at 1.1135.
Yeah. All right.
The pair will likely continue rising as bulls target the important resistance target at 1.1491.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. We're going to break the high. Yeah, but you can't take what they're saying either. I mean, it's anyway. GBP AUD, British pound going down. A bit more to go. It's going to break that and then turn itself back up. GCAD, I just want the buys out of that, I think. GCAD, the sells. GBP CHF, same. Certainly not pulling back up yet. And GJ. So the British pound's in a little bit of trouble at the moment. It looks like it's probably only GN that's pushing up. Yeah, okay. That said New Zealand dollar. GBP Singapore. Not going to do on that either. And GU is so you're in buy trades at the moment and with Infinity, Tom. Sorry, Darren.
Yeah.
And it's selling
it's been taking sells as well, so it's continued to profit. So that that doesn't have the issue that Dark Titan has got on the settings, so it will open buys and sells same time. So
and your South African mate didn't tell you what sort of settings you need to
on Infinity, he did, yeah. I copied his
okay.
Infinite sorry, no, that's you. Infinity, that was Petco, wasn't it? Did the settings on Infinity.
That one, yeah.
I copied his settings on that.
No, I meant the Dark Titan one. That's what I was talking about. Remember where you said you had it wouldn't take buys and sells. That's turned off. So whether he
good point. I might have a look at that.
Because you're really fighting yourself for not taking buys in relation to that because the opportunities are there.
No, I'll have a look at that.
Well, all the NZDs should be plummeting down, which they are. NZD CAD, NZD CHF. Wow, look at the jumps on those. Bang, bang, bang. NZD JPY, that's the only one. Oh, no, it's still pushing itself hard. NU, way down. So all the NZDs. That's why I can't see anything happening with that AUD NZD at the moment, Darren. It's all those NZDs are just tanking out. Singapore Japanese yen, still crazy up. And UCAD now. Look at that.
Well, good old Eternals EA just continues to
be good.
Plug away without any dramas.
Lovely.
It's now
has that got different risk levels?
It has. I've been on the medium risk level since I started running it. I've just left it on that because it's
okay.
It's doing its job, so
Yeah, don't start meddling.
yeah.
But it looks like it will come back, take out a bit of this, break the high, then pull back down again. Okay, USD CHF. Yeah, US dollar, it has pushed up. Well, that might disappear, that gold one there. Might just have
FX
enough.
internals is up 7%, by the way, the account now.
Yeah. Since June.
Yeah, 11th of June.
Well, lovely.
It just virtually zero, negligible drawdown.
Mm, mm.
I mean, a really good draw.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a good one on a prop firm.
Well, it would have been,
Like,
wouldn't it?
yeah, and you don't know until you, with no drawdown. It's great. And it's running on UCAD, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
US
UCAD. Yeah, yeah.
UCAD, yeah.
That
The
mungle
one of the mongrels, yeah.
purrs, yeah.
And it's worked it out. Maybe you should put AUDNZT onto Eternals, have
Mm.
another account, and then because you get I think we got three, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we got three accounts with Eternals.
Was it three? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you can put AUDNZD and Euro GBP on it.
yeah.
Anyway, all
The
right.
mungles, that's right.
The mongrels, one of these USD Japanese. There's nothing crazy about it. Yeah, that US dollar is strengthened up. I don't know, after that rate cut, and now it's lifting up. No, look at that big push. One day, 70 pips. Okay, that's pretty standard though. And gold at 3,730. It has pulled back. Look at that. Last day. Well, I think it'll keep going. How are you going with Happy Gold? Is that
Uh, it's not been doing a lot, actually. It's one I'm
okay?
going to have another look at, see what we're setting it like.
And Happy FOREX?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
You
Um,
had Happy Forex as well. That's supposed to be a good one for. What did you say? That was a good one for. And Euro stable. You've only got that happening, haven't you? Okay.
yeah. Um, again, Happy Gold, but a buy stop and a sell stop both got cancelled, so they didn't trigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so it's just not catching any trades at the minute. Happy Forex is in it's in AUD USD
Yeah.
for a buy currently,
Okay. Yeah.
and it's in Euro CHF for a sell at the moment.
That Euro stable.
That's Euro stable, yeah.
Yeah. Another one of the sort of minor mongrels. Okay. All right. And silver would have pulled back a bit too. Yeah. Okay. What do we got? Bitcoins. Oh, it jumped up a little. Okay. Let's see. And oil. Yeah, that's supposed to be, so it climbed up. Not a lot though. Still only not even 65 yet. And it's saying it's going to just like go up a fair bit. Anyway, we will see. It was it someone was saying. I think some of the Balkan states were by next year we're going to be off Russian oil or something. Um, yeah. Oh, and how's the statement, Tom, by the yellow guy in your country, the orange guy, sorry, that probably Ukraine will get all of its land back?
Um,
You wouldn't
who
have
the
seen coming.
hell knows?
No, that's right. Oh, well, the orange guy does. I mean, he's
I
right
mean,
on it.
he's bitching about the UN and their flooring.
Yeah.
He told Russia we're sending 2 nuclear submarines to your coast.
Yeah,
Who knows what this guy's doing?
nothing.
Absolute shit show.
Yeah, yeah.
Every one of them from the top down. Every one of them. Just a mess.
I mean, his speeches now are becoming more and more. He's starting to ramble more and more, isn't he? I have noticed that trend. I know he's always done that a bit, but they're getting
A
worse.
bit.
He just rambles on and on and on, doesn't he? It just doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be any structure to his to what he's saying at all. It just sort of
He
roams
calls it
around
the
one
we.
subject to another. I mean, that thing he did to the UN was absolutely, yeah, I've never known anything so ridiculous and all that. He went from talking about,
Climate change
yeah,
to
he completely rubbished climate change. That's all a hoax.
immigrants.
Immigrants,
Told them their countries were going to shit.
all the
Yeah.
countries are going to shit. Yeah. And the other thing, what's it?
And his country is going so good.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
Right.
all of you guys are going to be crap and we're going to be on top of
yeah.
the world.
Right. But can I give you guys a bigger picture?
Please.
See, that speech wasn't to us.
Wasn't it?
That wasn't to me, you and Darren.
It
That
was to
was
his
to
base.
every white national fascist group around the world.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
his
you're
calling to
right.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Your countries are shit because of immigration. You need border walls.
Yeah.
I'm good at this stuff. I'm calling all of you to help me.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
uniting one massive army of white supremacy. I know that sounds crazy,
No, it doesn't. It doesn't sound crazy at all, Tom.
but look who we're talking about.
Yeah.
All they need is a match. That's it.
Yeah.
What? Look how fast they were just ready to go to war over Charlie Kirk.
Mm.
Fascists are looking for a leader, and they found one in him. And that's why they're protesting in his name, saying, we're for Trump, we're for Trump, in all these different countries. And they're all fascist groups.
Mm.
And that's where Stephen Miller steps in because he knows the language. That's why he quoted Goebbels at the funeral, almost word for word. Man, it's just a big, it's coming to a head, is what's happening.
Slow burn.
Yeah, it's just like because I'm watching those riots in Paris and Germany, and man, those cops are just kicking the shit out of people in Netherlands and everything else, and they're just protesting because they don't want fascism, and
Mm.
fascism's just taking over everywhere.
Well, apparently our PM's now got a meeting in the Oval Office with the orange guy. Big deal.
I've got to go, got a dash, so
I got to go too, but
I'll
I've
see you
got
see you
plenty of
tomorrow.
stuff I got to do. Yeah, yeah. I hope you. Well, let's see how the
I
NZD
think
goes, mate.
I'm probably inclined to increase that account. I think before I
Okay.
go to bed tonight. 'Cause,
Right, yeah.
it'd be quite
Well,
annoying if it spikes up, blows the account, and then drops off.
drops off. Well,
Yeah,
that
which
would be
is
annoying.
that is more than enough. I mean, that's quite that's quite feasible, isn't it? It hits that.
Yes. Yep, it
So
is.
I may top it up, see what happens when it hits that
All right, that's good to know. All right
next
then,
price point, and then sort of take it from there, I think.
I'll see what happens. All right,
Okay.
keep us
Okay.
Take
updated. All
care.
right then, see you
Cheers.
later then, Darren. Anything else, Tom? I think your perspective on the white supremacy thing is absolutely spot on. I think that's yeah. America's not enough for him. He wants the world.
Exactly. And then he's
Yeah.
sending Elon ahead of him, like an entourage, to stir the pot.
Elon's not his mate anymore, is he?
Oh yeah, they were just all friendly at the funeral. They were shaking hands and high fiving and kissing
Yeah,
each other's ass.
really?
Uh-huh. So he sends Elon in, and Elon stirs up all the Nazis, and then Trump comes out and makes a
With
speech
with X, yeah,
with X. It's just a preemptive strike.
yeah,
It socializes it,
yeah.
and they can judge the numbers by all the attention they're getting on
Mm,
X as a
mm,
as a
mm, mm.
process of
Indicate,
numbering what's happening across the world.
yeah, an indicator, yeah. Oh well,
It's
see how we
sickening.
go. We're sitting out over here in the boondocks, mate. So,
Yep. All right.
oh yeah, mate. I will. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, should be all right with the computer. I just had to do restart today because it just got to be something was weird going on. So anyway.
Yeah, no worries.